Hello everybody and welcome back to Lunar Cycles Restorations and Creations. Today we're going to be changing out the plug outlets with these USB capable plug outlets on the room that we've been changing up and recoloring, doing the floorboards and everything. So if everything's good, let's dive right in. Now, remember everybody that if you're not okay with changing electric or doing electric, or you don't feel confidence in it, always remember to call a professional to come in and do the work for you. But if you're doing the job yourself, remember first, verify the power is off. Turn off the power from the circuit and use a tool such as this. This will show you the outlets have no light up, which means we are good to start working on this plug. So let's remove this and remove the cover. Now inside, you're going to need to use a Phillips head to remove the top and bottom screws. This will give you access to the wires that you need so that you can make the changes. Now, the USB pack that was chosen for this room, for these two outlets that we will be changing today, are the ones that you can just replace the hardware. You won't have to go out and get a new box for it. All you really have to do is make sure that everything is disconnected, and then you change out this plug hardware with the new plug hardware located in the box. Links will be in the description so that you can get yourself some if you need them. So here, we're going to turn this over, and we have two blacks that are hot, two whites that are neutral, and one ground, which is running in through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to clip off all of those and separate the wires. So we got our grounds, our hots, our neutrals, and our ground wire. Now as you can see, everything in here is actually really dirty, so we're going to clean that out before we proceed. I'm going to be using a vacuum cleaner with an attachment tip to get I'm going to be using a simple brush to get up in here. Just breaking up the debris in the back a little bit so that we don't have to worry about it. Pull it all out. Nice. Whoever mudded this wall before made a whole lot of mess. And that is why we've been fixing it. So we got most of the debris out. Well, I should say all of the debris we got out. So, open the box and see what kind of hardware we have. Make sure all the hardware fits in the box before we try to wire everything up. So, this is what the new plug will look like. So, here, this will be your hot, which is the copper or gold looking one, and this will be your neutral. And your ground will go down over here. So we'll hook those up and get it up, get the power back on, and rerun the check. To show you here on the back, it will show you which ones the gold and silver screws will do. It actually says hot, which is the black wires, and here it says white for your neutral wires. And then again, this wire here is your ground, which is going to go down here. So what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew, if they're not already unscrewed, these out so that this bar here that's underneath here can slide out. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the two ends and slide them behind that bar up here so that they sit behind that bar just like that. And then you just screw it in. So make it hand tight and then do a half a turn more. You don't want to put too much on it, but you want to put enough that the wires will be nice and secure in there. So now you have both of those in there, nice and tug around, plugged in correctly. Now you plug in your neutrals, and we put them here. and here. Slide those down as far as you can get them so that they have a full connection, and then tighten these down. Like this one, it was already open and all I needed to do was tighten it down. Now here, what I like to do, just so that I don't have any problems in the future, is I like to use a flathead, pry up the tips, and just make sure that everything is nice, cut down, and it'll be nice and out of the way. Pull this one up, make it even with the other one. We'll push that back down. Make sure it's nice and out of the way. Make sure all of these are good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our clippers, but not actually clip. We're going to make a little U, like that, or a J, however you want to call it. And you're going to go back here, and you're going to wrap that this way. Always good to make sure that your wire is nice, tucked up under the, and then give it a good nice tight. Remember, where the little part is, you want that part to be the way you're spinning. So as you start tightening, you actually twist it into the location nice and snug so that you're grounded out properly. And then you're just going to fit this back into the box that's already there, because the hardware is the only thing that needed to get changed out. And then screw these in to the box, top and bottom. So you're going to want to screw until this is flush with the drywall, so that the top piece sits over it, not in it, so that you don't have to worry about the front of it not lining up or cracking it when you go to screw in, like a lot of these plugs were. Nice and snug in there. And then we put one of those right over the top of it. The box did not actually come with it. So you put that over it like that. Tighten it. And if you kind of want to add the suave, just make sure that you make your screws face the same way, whether it be up or horizontal. I guess I should have said vertical and horizontal, or up and side to side, huh? Kind of trips you out when you change exactly what you're trying to say. So we still have one more that we have to change out, so we're gonna come back and check these in a moment to make sure that the power and everything is back to it once we have the power returned. Now I'm just going to run through this one because you saw all the steps in the previous one. I will show you the verification that we have no power running to the outlet before we start. Trying to do that from the side was a little bit more difficult than I wanted to admit. Oh. And I will be right back after I turn on the power. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this was informative for you, and if it was, please hit that subscribe and notification buttons for anything new coming out, and I hope to see you again. Thanks for your time.